Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, let's just jump right in. We're looking at some fascinating new data today about why some meta ads absolutely bleed money while others just scale effortlessly, like magic. If your ad budget feels like it's vanishing into thin air right now, stick with me. We're digging into recent industry audits that pinpoint exactly, and I mean exactly, what separates the stores that are blowing up from the ones that are totally failing.
So if you're in that boat, desperately trying to fix a failing ad account, stop touching it right now. Seriously, hands off the keyboard. Because the real root of the problem, it is almost certainly not what you think it is. I know you're probably tempted to tweak your detailed targeting, maybe adjust a few age ranges, or fiddle around with your placements. But honestly, doing that, it's literally like rearranging deck chairs on a sinking ship. The platform's mechanics have fundamentally changed, and those little micro adjustments, they just aren't going to save your budget anymore.
I'm going to show you the one major paradigm shift that honestly changes everything. But, well, first we need to acknowledge the brutal cycle you're probably stuck in right now. The reality is kind of harsh, I know. The platform itself isn't broken, but that 2021 playbook you might still be using, yeah, it's completely obsolete. Let's look at what that actually means.
We call this the frustration loop. And tell me if this sounds familiar. You launch a campaign, the targeting feels, just right. You wait 3 to 5 days, and then what? Nothing. Crickets. Maybe you get a stray sale that doesn't even come close to covering your ad spend. So what do? You kill the ad and start over. It is a brutal, exhausting cycle of burning cash while blindly following outdated tutorials from, those gurus with the rented Lamborghinis in their thumbnails. It's an expensive loop, but we're going to break it today.
Here's the stark reality. That 2021 era, it is entirely dead. Gone. You can't just throw up a lazy product image, slap a generic 50% off sticker on it, target a broad interest, and just expect it to print money. No way. The 2025 landscape demands a totally different approach simply because Meta's algorithm has evolved. It literally doesn't care about your back-end demographic toggles anymore. Instead, it is actively analyzing the actual media you upload.
Okay, let's define exactly what this means. We call this creative-led targeting. In the modern algorithm, your creative actually is your targeting, period. The ad itself, the specific video or image you upload, is what actually tells Facebook who to show it to. So think about it. If your video looks like a highly polished, super generic corporate commercial, Facebook's AI won't know who on earth to show it to. And when the algorithm doesn't know who your ideal customer is, it wastes your precious budget testing on all the wrong people. Your creative absolutely has to act as a highly specific magnet for your ideal buyer.
So the absolutely crucial point here is that you need content that stops the scroll by, ironically, blending in. We're talking user-generated content, raw and unpolished product walkthroughs, honest testimonials, and hooks that call out a specific pain point right away. People are just going to scroll right past a polished commercial, right? But they stop for organic stories that feel like a post from a friend. However, and this is a big however, even the most perfect scroll-stopping creative won't save a cracked foundation.
And that brings us to the silent killer of ad accounts, especially those doing anywhere between 10 and 100 grand a month. Data starvation. Setting up one campaign, one ad set and one ad, and then optimizing immediately for a purchase on a tiny $20 daily budget. It's literally like trying to win a Formula One race without even warming up the engine. Actually, scratch that. It's like trying to race without even putting gas in the car. You're just setting the whole system up to fail.
I want you to burn this number into your memory right now. 50. Facebook's algorithm is a machine learning model, right? So it needs conversion data to learn who actually buys your product. If you're getting fewer than 50 purchase events per week in a specific ad set, the algorithm is flying entirely blind. It just doesn't have enough data points to map out the behavioral patterns of your buyers. And a blind algorithm doesn't just underperform, it actively burns your money.
Now, if you can't scale your daily budget right this second to hit those 50 purchases, which is totally fine, you have to feed the machine faster by moving up the funnel. First, optimize for easier actions, like an add to cart. Once the algorithm maps out those behavioral patterns, then step it down to initiate checkout. Finally, once the pixel, that tracking code on your website, has actually learned what real buyer intent looks like, then you shift to the purchase event. You got to give the AI a little bit of a runway before demanding the ultimate destination.
Okay, now we get to the most critical missing link, the one thing that truly separates stores that scale from stores that just stay stuck. Listen to this. Your offer is not your product. Say that to yourself again. Your offer is not your product.
This is where the data shows people completely drop the ball. Look, even if you have perfect scroll-stopping creative and your campaign structure is feeding the algorithm flawlessly, none of it matters if you send cold traffic to a boring, standard product page. A cold, skeptical audience needs a compelling, undeniable reason to act right this second.
Think about it. A product is just an item with a price tag. Selling a $49 skincare serum by just saying, hey, buy this now for $49 is, well, it's weak. But an offer completely removes risk. It creates real urgency. An offer says, get clear skin in 14 days or we'll refund you, no questions asked. It uses solid guarantees, buy one get one deals, or maybe free gifts. Remember, cold traffic doesn't know you from Adam, so an irresistible offer systematically dismantles all of their skepticism. So, looking at the data from audits across the board, fashion, home goods, supplements, pet products, the conclusion is just undeniably clear. Failing accounts suffer from at least one of these three fundamental pillars: weak, corporate-looking creative, a broken campaign structure that totally starves the algorithm of its 50 weekly conversions, or flat, boring offers disguised as products. Fix these three pillars, and I promise you, the data shows everything changes.
The reality might be a little hard to swallow at first, but honestly, it's incredibly empowering. The platform isn't broken. Facebook ads still work incredibly well once you realize that you just have to adapt your methodology to match the reality of how the modern algorithm operates today. When you align your creative as your targeting, when you structure your budget to actually feed the machine, and when you wrap your product in a totally risk-free offer, that cold traffic will absolutely convert.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, the source material leaves us with a really critical challenge for you. What is your current cost per purchase? Do you know it? Because knowing that exact number is the absolute first step to diagnosing your specific issue and finally scaling up. In our next explainer, we're going to tear down the ultimate creative formula. But until then, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to chew on. Is your current ad creative actually doing the targeting for you, or is it just costing you views?